All right, somebody wanted me to watch this Ab and Preach video. That's called Valentine's Day is for Men, apparently. Hey, I figure we should at least get one Valentine's Day video out. That will come out the day after Valentine's Day because I upload 24 hours later. So let's see what we got here.
I'll ask a question, fellas. When was the last time somebody got you a dozen roses and a box of chocolates for Valentine's Day, fellas?
Okay.
When was the last time somebody took you out to dinner?
I'm gonna be real with you, okay? I don't like getting flowers. Just gonna say this right now. When I was younger, a girl got me flowers, and I got angry because I thought that it was gay that a woman got me flowers. That's not the right way to go. That's not right, guys. You shouldn't feel that way. All right, that's just my internalized toxic masculinity. I'm just saying. That being said, my wife made me breakfast this morning, and I feel like, yeah, Valentine's Day is a personification of typical dating rituals, right? The guy gets the girl a bouquet of flowers and takes her out to dinner, and then she applies the fucking Gluck Gluck 3000 for fucking 3 hours on you. That's the typical thing. In fact, I was looking at a family calendar that I have, and in one of literally today, I went to my mother's house to give her flowers. Literally today, and the calendar, right? There's three siblings, and all their birthdays are in November. Now, to you, that doesn't mean anything. But if you count, that is 9 months after February, okay? These motherfuckers were having sex and making babies on fucking Valentine's Day every year, okay? That's the reality. That's like the historical thing. You could generally call that out. Personally, I don't care. I like buying my wife stuff, and I don't like receiving gifts. I really don't. My wife was like, I really want to get you something for Valentine's Day, and she did. I said, I don't like getting gifts. I like to give gifts. Okay? I really don't even like the sexual exchange of like, oh, I'll get you this gift if you suck me out. Like, I don't need that. My wife will do whatever I want whenever I want. I'm very privileged. But, yeah, there you go.
Maybe pay for the hotel and the bottle of champagne. When was the last time, fellas? That's all I'm saying.
Nobody said that Valentine's Day was only for the men to treat the women. Where does it say that?
Nobody
Is there
said
a
that.
manual?
My girl! My girl. Talking about my girl. That is very disingenuous of you. It's like, a wedding is not geared towards the women. Both people are getting married. My girl.
What?
My girl.
Nobody said that.
What? Wait.
A wedding is not geared towards the women. Very disingenuous of you. It's like, a wedding is not geared towards the women. Both people are getting married.
That's not a good example of that, because historically the wife's dad is supposed to pay. I understand what they're trying to say, that like women tend to like to dominate, like, oh, well, this is what we're going to do on the wedding, but fundamentally, well, I guess that's wedding and different from wedding and marriage. A little interesting take.
My girl. My girl.
Nobody said that men have to propose to women.
My girl.
Nigga.
My girl.
Whoa.
That is very disingenuous.
I hate hearing that word, because like I have, for some reason, when I hear words, sometimes I repeat them and it really gets in my fucking brain. Fuck.
Just look around you. Look around what the marketing is geared towards, okay? Look at the colors. Look at what is used. My girl, stop. Stop.
Hey,
You know what?
baby,
I will say, this, young men, listen to this advice. It's bad advice, so don't take it. However, the one thing about Valentine's Day is it's a really good opportunity to go out with a woman who couldn't find a Valentine. Because if they can't find one, they're a little more desperate. All right? And that's how you bag 3 girls on the same day. Okay? And you become you become a bad person for doing that. Okay? Make sure you shower in between sessions. Now, I'm not saying that they were good sessions, because if you want frequency, if you want quantity, you need to reduce the quality. Men are really disgusting. Fuck. Fuck. Wow. I'm not even like doing a thing. Like, I remember one Valentine's Day, I fucked 3 girls on the same day. And I thought it was cool. Damn. That's disgusting. Thinking about it now, that's actually fucked up. Oh my god, I'm part of the problem. This is the first time I've said that story and actually been disgusted with myself. Yeah, usually I tell that story like I was a fucking awesome guy. And I wasn't even manipulative. I was just dating 3 girls at the time. Because that's what you're supposed to do. Now, that doesn't mean you have to sleep with them all. But I remember I took one girl to the movie theater. And this is the worst thing. I took this girl to the movie theater. God bless her. And she was looking at my phone because she wanted to look at the time. And a message from the other girl that I was about to hang out with afterwards came up. And we still went to the movies and we had sex after. And then that night I went there and had sex with the other girl. And then, like, the next day or, like, a week later, she's like, oh, yeah, I saw the text messages. I was like, damn. Wow. Damn. Oh, this joke really spiraled out of control. Fuck. That's gross, man. In my defense, it's her fault for still fucking me, okay? She saw the text message and still wanted to fuck me? I mean, I'm just a dog. Okay? I'm just a dog. What are you doing? Fuck. Oh, fuck.
What you need to do?
Damn it.
I want you to get in your little group message and ask them how many of your girlfriends have actually taken their boys out for dinner on Valentine's Day.
Damn.
We'll wait.
Damn.
And we're going to wait a long time.
That's just disingenuous of you. And you know, and deep down inside, you know it is.
Some things aren't said, they're just implied. They're implied by behavior. They're implied by action that's gone over time and time again. Nobody had to write a rule book on how this goes, but if my wife did not get me a dozen roses, which she never does on Valentine's.
So we do kind of write the rule book, though, right? Like, not for nothing, but the manosphere is reinforcing that this is the way things are supposed to happen. What does the manosphere say? Make a lot of money, find a woman, treat her like shit, fuck as many girls as you want, take her out, you pay for everything and you financially support her, she cooks and cleans for you. That's Valentine's Day. You take a girl out, blah, 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 you come home and she fucks you as better than she usually does. Like, that's the general exchange, is exchanging like money and objects and food and etc. for sex. I mean, like, you know, if anything, that's being upheld by people in that manosphere. Like I said, my wife got me gifts. My wife made me breakfast this morning, and then she has other surprises for me later. Again, I don't like gifts personally. I don't hate them. I just like getting things more. But like some women are trying. I just think that, like, I don't know, maybe as a man I was conditioned to not want to get things in return or like stuff like that. And maybe if we changed the exchange and maybe we made it a little more normal for girls to give guys stuff, it'd be a little better. I don't know.
Say, I'm not going to hold it over her head for a year, but
maybe you should
let me walk in the door.
To her and
I don't need them. That's the whole point. She doesn't need them either. She got everything else. Why you need flowers? You got Louis bags, Gucci shoes. You got BMW. Why you need all that stuff?
It's a holiday.
My wife does have $2,000 worth of lounge fly bags. My wife is a typical woman. It's interesting because when I met my wife, she was like not a very girly girl. She like hated the color pink. She was like she is a working woman. She like at the time we met, she was working a job, going to school for her master's degree and volunteering or doing an internship at a like a place that like helps like kids that had behavioral problems and like rough lives and stuff. I don't remember the specifics. That's why I'm sounding so dumb. And then we met, and then like I treated my wife well, and like I almost conditioned her to be a girly girl, and now she loves, like, she didn't care about bags. She loves lounge fly bags. She loves Disney. She loves the color pink. I don't know why. She's like, I fucking feminized my wife with my ultimate masculinity, and then my wife also kind of masculinized, is that a word? Me, like, made me want to be more of a man. It's really interesting. Why are Advent preachers in a manosphere? I wasn't like implying that they are part of the man. They're like I would say that they're like bordering a manosphere, but I wasn't like implying they are the manosphere or that they're the ones upholding these boundaries. I was just saying that was a thing. I started buying her all these things though. The first thing I think I bought my wife, for the first big thing that I remember, is we were hanging out and it was during the winter and it started to get hot out, and her room is designed in a way where air conditioners don't work, so she wouldn't have an air conditioner in her room. And like, so I was like, well, I want to keep seeing you, and I am terrible in the heat. So I bought her an on the floor air conditioner that like goes out the window just so I could hang out with her. And then it kind of just snowballed from there.
Holiday for both of you guys to celebrate your love for.
No, fuck that shit. It's a marketing scheme, all right? I don't celebrate it at all. I celebrate the 23rd of May. What's on
Everything is a marketing scheme, okay? Christmas is a marketing scheme. But you could still like find value in it. Like I'm genuinely looking forward to today and celebrating my love with my wife. Like I love my wife. My love with my wife means a lot to me. Obviously, I talk about it all the time. People think it's annoying and that I'm a loser, but you can cope and seethe. So
On the 23rd of May, absolutely fucking nothing. People thinking that Valentine's Day is romantic, it's not. It's a day that is being expected. Why? It's not romantic. It's the opposite of what it is. If I surprise you on the 3rd of April for no goddamn reason, petals rolls on the floor when you walk in, bubble bath and champagne, you know you're about to get your ass ravishly eaten. Yeah, that's romantic as fuck, my nigga. That day is not romantic. If you pick a random date, that's that shit right there.
I guess, but like, would you apply this to any other holiday? Like, would you apply this to Christmas? Like, I mean, like, there is an expectation, but I feel like I don't know. I think it's like we're going a little too deep in here. It's fucking Valentine's Day. It's not that deep. Capitalism is based, by the way. Okay.
That's that shit. When I go to the grocery store and I buy some flour for my girl, and the cashier's like, "Oh, what did you do? Did you fuck up?" No, bitch.
No, like I always buy. I go to Costco, much cheaper, like $18 for like a bouquet. I mean, you guys are missing out. Okay.
I know how to treat my lady.
Okay, guys.
You got a man? No, you single? That's why. We don't bring flowers because we fuck up. Sometimes it's not Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is the least.
It's interesting because if I do make a mistake, my wife doesn't like it when I get her flowers or gifts because like she just hates it. She doesn't like what that signals. If I like make a mistake, she would rather me just like we just work through it instead of getting her like a gift because it's almost like I'm buying off like a mistake I made or something.
But if that's for me, but if you want to celebrate it, you know damn well it's geared towards women.
Sure.
If your girl forgets it, that's fine. Nobody bats an eye. If you forget it, shit.
If your girl forgets it, when did they ever remember to do anything for us? When did they even have that thought?
Oh, they doing this your birthday. Let's not.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, on Valentine's.
Oh, okay. Let's say in general, that's like a really dumb thing to say. But if you're just talking about Valentine's Day, sure. I don't know. Because my wife does a lot. I feel like I've never felt like I didn't get enough on Valentine's Day. Is that like the experience you're having with other women? I mean, I feel like you get that fucking Gluck 3000, bro. It's like a typical thing, right? I don't know.
So because you said when. So I thought in Valentine's Day, absolutely not. But hold on. I'm not gonna be as decision-wise as this girl is. There's some girls out there. I know you girls. You're out there. You're champions. You want to plan something for y'all.
Listen, a little bit of a crazy thought. I'm just wondering. To the guys out there that want their girl to do something for them for Valentine's Day, have you ever considered saying that to them? I understand that you're like, well, it ruins the surprise. Okay, I get where you're coming from. But we're in a situation where society has conditioned us men to do things for women on Valentine's Day and women to not necessarily reciprocate, or at least they'll generally reciprocate sexually back to you, right? Like you buy them dinner, roses, flowers. Roses are flowers, by the way. They buy lingerie and fucking ride your dick, right? But have you ever said to your girl like, "Hey, can you do something for me for Valentine's Day?" I'm just curious. Because I'll turn myself up a little bit. That I feel like is almost a greater problem if you don't communicate the way that you feel. It's a problem, and I feel like men. This is one of those things where we talk about. Men don't communicate it sometimes. Communicate. Hey, you know what? Say it months before. Hey, for Valentine's Day. Let's say you start dating a girl. Hey, you start dating her for 3 months. Now, the next month is Valentine's Day. Hey, can you get me? Hey, listen, I plan on taking you on Valentine's Day somewhere. Can you do something for me? And if she says no, dump her. Fuck that bitch. Set your boundary. If she says no, then throw her in the lake. Okay, put the exhaust of your car into the car and then drive it into a lake. Don't do that. Jesus Christ. Sometimes people in general have self-inflicted problems, and I feel like you can mitigate those. And women, I'm not saying women are like these ultimate beings. Women make mistakes too. Okay, there's times where women will be like, where my wife will want to cuddle with me, and I'll get to bed after working. Because like I'll get off a stream and then I'll do work. I'll do video editing and then thumbnails and then like find clips. And instead of coming in and saying, "Hey, can you come and cuddle with me?" She just waits. She just like, "Well, I came in the room 3 times." Okay, what the fuck does that mean to me, right? Communication. Well, communicate yourself. Say something. Be like, hey, bada bing, bada boom. You know, you want something from your girl on Valentine's Day? Set that boundary. Set the boundary in your relationship. You're not going to get anything. You got to come. You got to come to the field. You got to play ball. I'm just saying. I'm going to be very happy on Valentine's Day. So, you know, because I communicate with my wife. So if you're having a problem, it's on you, boy.
I know you plan it, and that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we know you're there.
I don't.
We know you're there.
I don't believe in y'all.
But it's a few of y'all, not a majority. Let's be honest. Yo, sorry to disturb you. I don't really like astrology like that, but facts are facts. And if you are a Scorpio, you're most likely a Valentine's Day baby. Yep. Your mom and your dad had a little bit of friction on the 14th. And you know what the hell happened after that? Mm-hmm. And you can do the same thing too. I'm not talking about having a whole ass baby. No.
What's this
I'm
ad
talking
for?
about giving the gift that keeps on giving. Orgasm. Sometimes it's hard to reach the places that you need to reach, right? You need the proper tools for that.
I don't. Oh, wow. It's a whole sex toy. Incredible. We're going to move through that.
So, Valentine's Day's coming, and you could too.
Based. Okay.
All right.
We celebrate it every day. I'm a celebrating fool.
But you're so busy. Maybe you don't have time to go to, a nice dinner.
That's your argument? You're going to lay the fact that I'm busy? Bitch, you don't know.
As a single man, how are you preparing for Valentine's Day?
not.
No, you just dismissed him. You just dismissed the whole point of what he was saying.
As a single man, how are you prepared? We don't.
It's funny because all she really had to say to him is like, have you ever asked for reciprocation? And he would have been like, no. I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe ask next time. Like, oh, well, women don't have to ask. You're right. We have a society that makes it so that like it's just normalized for women to get treated well on Valentine's Day. Well, that's terrible. We should change that. I need 90K. We should change that. 70K. I need 70K. We should change that narrative. Bada bing, bada boom. We're set.
If you think I'm doing something on Valentine's Day with a girl that ain't my girlfriend, you a weirdo.
I would do the same thing I would do. I would pour myself a glass of wine, have a bubble bath, and then after that, beat my meat like every other day.
He watches
that day is not special.
That one show.
What you gonna do on Valentine's Day? What day is it? Tuesday? Cool. I'm gonna do my leg. It's leg day. That's it. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go to work because it's a Tuesday.
Do you do on Valentine's Day?
Oh, a lot of people still work on Valentine's Day. My wife went to work today. She's at work right now. Me too, I guess.
He's not. I'm not preparing. What is there for me to prepare? Dinner for myself?
I don't know. Do you go on dates or do you sit at home and eat some chocolates and watch rom-coms? What do you do?
Going on a date on Valentine's Day as a single person is like the people that go to the gym on January 1. You get in the way of all the other people trying to do things, right? Let the people who've been in love have their time at restaurants. Let them have the reservations. Move out of the way, right? Go on your date the next day.
I don't celebrate it, but you guys do you. You guys do you. But my girl, you got to be better at arguing than this because that's not an argument. The minute you didn't have no argument, you switched to the other one. All right? Maybe you're too busy. And that's why I'm not even listening. Not even listening, my girl.
Okay.
Nah, B. My girl. Come on now.
Hey, man, listen. Everybody got their own definition of romance. If it's dinner and a little bit, hey, kudos to you. I ain't even mad. Remember one day I walked in, he came back from a trip, walked into the room, and I dumped all my clothes on the bed. And then left and then took a shower and I came out and everything was all folded and prepped. And I was like, yo, my girl, did you do this? She said, yep. I said, nigga, I'm in love.
You're about to get your ass ravished.
That's romance. And best
See?
believe I'm appreciative.
There you go. That's some of the things that women will do for you. They'll do you as a man, you're expected to do the exaggerated form of what a man provides. I can't beat this level for some reason. And women are expected to do the same. That's the general expectation. Women don't really come to the women don't not do anything on Valentine's Day. They're generally expected to do like a particular thing. Oh, hey, what's up, table? We actually just looked at one of your videos again today. I like you're a good content creator. I like your stuff. This is the content creator. I recommend that you guys subscribe to this person. Let me finish this Aba and Preach video.
And then you go take out whatever. Bobby, to me, it wasn't a specific day. It wasn't this brand thing. In fact, I would say this is probably more impactful to me than a birthday surprise.
I fucking hate birthday surprises, bro. The one thing that bothers me, though, is that before COVID hit, I wanted to go to my favorite Chinese buffet. Well, Asian buffet. I don't fucking know. And they closed it. And I was like, they'll be back open in 2 weeks. 2 years later, bro. 3 years. Several years later, bro. Never reopened.
Little things. But hey, we all a bit different.
Never reopened.
I think we're the same on that shit. Sometimes people really think it's the big things. Yeah, it's a big thing, it's a surprise. But the little things, What you mean? You bought me socks? I hate to buy socks.
Yeah.
You bought
the socks family keep stealing my shit.
Yeah.
I like socks a lot and underwear because I rip holes and I like not on purpose, but you know sometimes I have a hot fart. But they really do just rip. So I like when my wife buys me underwear. Socks aren't too bad.
Socks keep disappearing.
It's the sock
Who wears somebody else's socks?
It's the sock goblin.
Yo.
I know. It's the little motherfucking things. People think it's really big shit and everything and stuff. Sometimes you're gonna be like, yo, a pizza and falling asleep on some boring ass Netflix. That's that shit right there sometimes.
Hey,
sometimes it's just that.
I just want to say
that sounds pretty good actually. Fuck. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing today for Valentine's Day food wise. Well, I know that my wife wants to go. We're gonna go to the gym because we've been trying to go to the gym every day, and we missed yesterday because my wife worked really late because she was like working in a house that was farther, and she was there for a long time because there was like a lot of problems with one of her biggest houses. So we're gonna go to the gym today for sure because we missed it yesterday. We're trying to go every day. We've been doing about 5 days a week. We're doing pretty well, and then she wants to get a cupcake. That's what we're doing. We're not trying to super restrict our diets because then we fail. So we're like, we'll have a cupcake today. We'll do a cupcake. Like last time I went to Sonic, I got a mini instead of like I used to get large ice cream. I got a mini. Okay, and it was actually pretty good, and it made my belly hurt. It gave me diarrhea, but not the good kind. It was actually not really diarrhea. It was like slugs. But anyway, trying to make better choices. It's actually been working. We've been able to lose weight. My wife has been losing more weight than me. Good for her. For me, it's taking a little longer, but I'm trying to get my blood sugar down more than anything else. I'm trying to adjust with that, and it's working. It's getting better. Yeah, we're trying to get cupcakes like EDP. We're gonna go molest a child. Is that what you think that I was trying to say? You fucking idiot! Jesus Christ! I know you're joking. Sorry. Yeah, and then I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner. Maybe we'll make like chicken cutlets or something. I don't know. But I do have to set up for my wife. I got her the really nice stuff. Yeah, like a slug poop. You never had that? It's just like, yeah.
I don't know if y'all in a relationship, y'all out of a relationship, y'all want to be in one. But the only thing I say is don't take your partner for granted. The little things that they do, make sure you appreciate them. You take a second to appreciate them. You take a second to tell them that you appreciate what they did. Because it really is about the little things.
True.
That's pretty much it.
True.
And don't talk shit about you. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's for another video.
Don't take it for granted.
I've been really, it's a good video. I've been really trying to, so ever since I watched that Destiny and Pearl debate where they said that like when it comes to divorce, like 90% of divorces in like marriages that are with an educated woman and a man, the woman is the one who initiates the divorce at 90% rate. I've been trying to really show my wife that I love her. You know, I mentioned that to her yesterday and she's like, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, why do you think that? She's like, because the women who are educated probably have a job so they don't have to stay with a scumfuck loser man. And I was like, oh, fair enough. That actually makes some sense. Yeah. You know? I feel like men and women just never, we're really in our phase of learning to be more considerate of one another. Men are learning to be a little more considerate of women when it comes to like their value outside of just sex, and I think that women are learning to are also learning that men are more than just their paycheck, and you know, things are coming back and forth. You know, so I think we're in a good spot. Gotta step it up. I really don't. I do still. I like to. I do. I give my all to my wife because my wife gives her all back to me. I think that this is the first relationship I've ever been in where I have not generated a single bit of resentment towards the amount of effort I put into it. Because of like the reciprocation is like very good. Because like one of the problems that I have is like I'm a bit of a giver. And you're like, oh, wow, what a nice guy. But the problem with people who are givers is that people who are givers do a really bad job at setting boundaries on what they're giving. I think that a lot of people who are givers, they have like this expectation that if they just keep on giving more and more and more, that somehow magically they're going to pick up the other person's going to be like, oh, I should probably give some back. But when you set the standard that you're willing to give a lot to somebody who doesn't give a lot back to you, you're setting yourself up. You're just enabling bad behavior. And if you're a giver and you have a partner who's a taker and like they've gotten worse since you've been together, chances are part of that is your fault. It's not even just that givers attract takers. It's that like givers don't set enough boundaries for people, and the takers like play into the behavior more and more and more and more and more and more and more. It's a really big problem. Like, you have to be aware of your own issues. You have to set better boundaries. You have to be a little stronger of a person. And I never did. I'm not even gonna lie. I never did it. I never did it. I just got lucky, and I found a woman who gave as much back to me as I give to her, and doesn't count. Like, she doesn't count. Like, oh, well, I did this for you, so you did this for me. Neither of us count. Frankly, I could be giving more. She might be giving more. But the reality is that like both of our needs are met, and we're always communicating with each other when we have problems and everything. So it's just something to keep in mind to try to be like a healthy person.
I want Papa Gut to pee on my face, but just as a friend. There's nothing weird about that. I want him to pee on my face.